This is the Mystical Riff by the River with Leah and
Nameh.
Yay!
Nameh. Hello.
Yay! And I'm bringing the tarot we're doing line 5 right now.
Yep.
I'm going to be pulling from the Radiant Wilds Tarot.
And I'll be holding the human design side. So as Leah mentioned, we're on line 5. So the 5th line in your profile. So 5-1, 5-2, 2-5, or 3 5s, which is what Leah and I both are. So the problem solver, the universalizer. So you and I as 3 5s, we've tried all the things and we know the thing that just globally will land the plane as the solution for whatever the issue is. But it's unconscious.
I love that.
So it may not be so front of mind. And the more we can rest and trust that our body, our systems know what is needed in a situation and could be of support potentially for Leah, those who are asking for Leah's input, and for me who feels a response to go out there and give it a shot and offer it out. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I needed that.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Look at that byproduct.
Readings inside readings. Okay, and then this is for the month of July,
Right.
2026.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm going to just clear the deck a little.
Oh, that was cool.
The sun like glowed on it.
It's because of the gold.
Yeah.
Like reflected.
Okay. Okay, folks, we got 7 of Pentacles. Shall I?
Please.
So, 7 of Pentacles. You might remember in the classic Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is not what we're using right now, but it is an image of someone standing by a bush that is sort of starting to come into fruit. It's starting to fruit. And it is all about patience. And it is honoring and recognizing how much work that you've put in, but knowing that it's not, this stuff takes time and that your effort and consistency that you've put in is working, it is paying off, and the fruits are coming, and just a little more patience and breathing into it and trusting that it's on its way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm connecting that with the 5th line, because as we move to the top half of the lines 1 through 6, so 4, 5, and 6, definitely with the 5th lines, that quality of problem solving and universalizing is nested within being of service. So what I'm curious about with the 7 of Pentacles is trusting that how somebody can be of service will be clarified through time. Like, how would you finish that?
That's a really interesting thought, because where my mind went is something I've heard in certain activist spaces is like, don't expect a cookie, which is referring to like sometimes we do work in the world that doesn't get a cookie back. Like, we don't always get to see the fruits of our labor.
Yeah.
We don't always get to see the ripple effects. Often we don't, see all the ripple effects that our work has in the world. And so you're adding sort of this layer of patience onto it, which is, because on the one hand, what I was saying is like the patience to know the fruits are coming. But the second layer of patience I hear you adding is the patience to know that not all the fruits are going to be seen or known by you, but they are there out in the world.
Yeah.
It still does matter, even if you don't get to sort of feel and touch and experience all the fruits.
Well, and what's coming to mind is like if we were to look at the different energy types in human design, so a projector, Leah's a projector, might have had a conversation with somebody, in a therapy session or in a tarot reading, and that conversation changed their lives. But the person didn't pick up the phone and reach back and recognize you as a projector and say, do you realize how impactful that conversation was? Or a manifester who lands a sentence, asks a question, says a thing, and similarly might not get that feedback to know, oh, that really had the shift or that ripple for the individual who was receiving that insight or that question.
Absolutely. And there's, I think one of the things I love about Seven of Pentacles is that it's like that saying, like, good things take time. Is that what they say? It's like,
Good things come to those who wait.
yeah, good things come to those who wait.
Okay.
Like, the things in our life that can be so special and meaningful and foundational to who we are, those important moments, tend to come from work, and they tend to come from just things that took time. They couldn't happen instantaneously. It would almost cheapen a thing if it was just instant. Like, this is not an instant gratification card. This is a card of experiencing the rewards of long-term endeavors. For the gardeners out there, we're gardeners. You know that if you plant a seed, it's not going to be grown. Like, the plant doesn't come tomorrow.
Right.
You're checking in 7 days. Oh my gosh, there's a little sprout. And then, maybe in 3 months you're harvesting. But like, the waiting is part of the experience, and it's part of the joy, and it's slow, and it asks us to slow down.
Yeah.
And it asks us to be with the different moments of the seed into the harvest. And in that way, I think there's also a seasonal quality to this card of just like experiencing the seasons, recognizing your seasons. Maybe this is also pupa related, recognizing if you're in the pupa or if you're in the butterfly stage.
Yeah. Well, and what I'm thinking about is people who are, say, a 5-1 profile. So the 1 is the studier, the investigator, the scientific, like, I got to have the data to prove that the thing that I've been working with has longevity, has value. And so 5-1 profile folks likely have studied what it is that they're universalizing for a long, long time. And so this piece around not being instantaneous, maybe a 3-5 profile is going to function a little quicker potentially, but maybe that could be one perspective, but another perspective might be like, yes, I tried this time and I got to the universalization or the solving of the problem quickly, yet I also need to take into account all of those other times that I was face planting or had the experience of bumping into and DIYing or trial and erroring.
Yeah, there was the waiting period that allows the quickness that is right now.
Yeah.
There
was a lot of
could be
precursors.
available.
Yeah.
Love that.
So now we're going to look at which of the animal totem and I Ching or the human design gate is to accompany this 5th line reading in July, and to accompany the 7 of Pentacles tarot card. No way.
It's not the wolf again, is it? Oh no, it's the vulture. Wow, we keep getting repeats. We never doubted.
Okay, interesting. So gate 37 is oriented in the solar plexus, and it has a sensitivity and a capacity to who in the community, who in my family, my friends, that close circle who are so important to me, what are the needs that I'm sensing within that community? And that tending to of those needs. I believe for this gate, it's considered that they may be able to go into, let's say, a family party or a group gathering and have an attunement to knowing who are the people in that environment who actually would benefit from having a clearing conversation or would benefit from reconciling something. So whether it's a reconciliation or not, or, oh, they haven't talked in a long time and they just need to repower or reconnect with their connection. It's more what I'm trying to highlight is gate 37 folks can be really sensitive to those interpersonal relationships. And so now if we add the 5th line to that, they maybe have had that sensitivity of witnessing or experiencing these dynamics and being able to find what's across the board, regardless of this community or that community, they know a path or an offer for how to be in a healthy relationship. So how to point that to the Seven of Pentacles, I'm not quite sure. Do you?
I mean, my thought is that those things take time.
Ah.
Yeah. That feels
Yeah.
like the connection for me
Yeah.
is like,
Yeah.
well, maybe twofold even, that healthy community relationships require cultivation.
Yes.
And that cultivation can take time to bear fruit.
Yes.
It makes me think about like our friendship.
Ah.
Like, we've now known each other, what, 6 years?
You were telling me the other day, yeah.
I think so.
That's amazing.
And just like when I think about over the 6 years, the
Yep.
way intimacy grows,
Yep. Yeah.
you can't speed that up.
Yeah.
It just takes time.
Yeah.
That can be frustrating.
Yeah.
Especially if there's certain community dynamics we're trying to heal or harmonize or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
And it sounds like the line fives can like really see a path forward, but maybe trusting that seeing the path and then walking that path with your community is probably not an instantaneous process.
Yeah.
It's probably going to take some time to walk
Yeah.
and to explore that path and some time to see the fruits of it.
Yeah.
How's that land?
Well, there's a few things that are coming in. Nikki, what's her last name?
Oh, of soil and shadow?
Yeah. Silvestra? No.
Silvestri?
Yeah.
Nikki Silvestri?
Yeah, Nikki Silvestri was, I believe, the woman's name who taught me the phrase that just like I heard it and like this was probably a line 5 thing that she did, whether consciously or not, I can't say, but she said we move at the pace of trust.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe other people have said it, but that's how it first came to me. So that detail was coming in, but also a detail about fifth line folks, so people who have a 5 in their profile, they tend to be more seductive to strangers. So like you listening to this video or watching this video may never meet Leah and I, but there's something that maybe you're projecting onto us about who we really are in the world that has what we're offering in these conversations or in these readings of value. And that seductive quality, that projecting onto a fifth line is kind of their, they can use that to their, not use that to their benefit, but it's a tricky dance because I may project onto Leah that she's an expert in tarot. And for the purpose of a tarot reading, that's going to potentially be very beneficial because it brings me to the conversation. It inherently kind of brings a trust. But fifth lines can have the experience of, I don't think people truly know me. Especially if somebody has a fifth line in the conscious side, so 5-1, 5-2s. For us, the fifth line is on our bodies. And I've been exploring this, you know, in this 5-year process of doing all of this human design, deep dive, analyst training, client work, that for me, the projections actually come to my physical nature, less so than maybe my consciousness. Anyway, it's been an experiment of mine to kind of see how I can make sense of that projection field of, you know, how I see that experientially in my life. So the reason why I'm bringing in the projection field for this idea of gate 37 in that close community is, say you're a 37.5 in your incarnation cross, or you have 37.5 somewhere in your chart, you might be somebody who wants to like come in and come out. In other words, they don't necessarily want to be the ride or die to that community. They want to have a little bit of a vantage point of seeing things from a little bit of a distance.
Interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you recognize any of that as it relates to your profile?
I think I have been someone who thought of myself as wanting to have some like distance from communities. I like for a long time was like, I'm not a joiner, you know, like I had, but I think that's shifting as I age. So I don't know how the human design thinks about the shifting of those things.
Sure.
Yeah. But anyway, that's a personal note. But also when you were talking about seduction, I was trying to give my seductive eyes. I hope you guys caught that.
So as our closing card, what could be of support? I've pulled from the Angel Answers. And we've got the card Perfect Timing, which, as you were speaking to in unpacking the Seven of Pentacles, right, was around the patience, the knowing that it's maybe not immediate, and to trust how the timing or when that moment of opportunity or right timing arrives.
Yeah, I think that you said it.
Yeah?
That's it.
Okay. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Here we are.
Here we are.
It's recording, right?
I think so.
I think so. You got golden showered. It was gold.
Do you know what that means?
You look bright red. I'll cut that out if you like.
So funny. No, I think it's meant to be there. I think that's meant to. I'm gonna have to clear this deck again. Clear my energy out again.
Whoa! I am having a moment.
We've now gotten the 3 twice,
Yeah.
and now we've gotten the 37 twice.
And I am shuffling.